Grand Rising, brothers, and welcome back to the latest and greatest of the BlackManCan men's channel, a place where masculinity is affirmed and supported, where we as black men go to tackle the challenges of modern day society and with women, and most of all, a place where we strive to become the best versions of ourselves. Brothers, as usual, thank you for the continued support. Like the channel, share the channel, comment, and if this is your first time here, please watch the video until the end. Last but not least, this is a men's channel, ladies. As always, you are welcome here. We love the sisters. I heard somebody say, I'm always bashing women. I can't bash women. I just love the black woman so much, my standards are high. So I have to tell her and call her out from time to time. But at the end of the day, this is a men's channel, ladies. So come here at your own risk. Now, that being said, we're gonna jump right on into today's topic. And today's topic was inspired by an old Irish proverb I heard called Tabron Orum, which basically means in Irish, they don't say, I feel sad. They say, sadness is upon me, which I found a very profound way of thinking because it's basically saying, I can feel down, but I'm not gonna let down get in me. That's how people are destroyed from the inside out, and that's how people become depressed and down on themselves and on the world. So, Tabron Orum, whenever you sad, brother, just sadness is upon me, but sadness is not in me. So I thought that's very profound. But before we start, I'm gonna give y'all a quick video by a brother I like, 30 seconds, and it's gonna kind of set the table for the topic, and it's really talking about avoiding negative people and negative thoughts. So we're gonna hear this video real quick for 30 seconds and I'm gonna chop it up with some solutions on the other end. So take a look.
I think I learned in life, you can never bring somebody up if they don't want to go up. You can't. No matter how good you think you are, no matter how much you want to tell them, you could help them. If they don't want to go up, there's nothing you can do.
100%.
But the reverse is not true. Somebody bad could bring a good person down. Because the negativity in the world is much more stronger than the positive sometimes. And the negative people can bring you down. So I stay away from negative people.
You're right.
I just walk away from them.
All right, now let's talk about certain ways to deal with negative emotions and negative people, okay? Number one, you want to try to avoid them, but you have to remember you are in charge of your own emotions. And you have to control your thoughts or your thoughts will control you. I recently had a discussion with somebody and I kind of went out of character and I yelled and I later felt really bad about it because it wasn't on them to control my emotion. That was on me, especially as men. I keep telling y'all the emotional realm is not for us, okay? Stay logical, stay grounded, and remember to control your emotion. So that would be first and foremost. Number two, as I led in the introduction, Tabron Orum, all right? Negative feelings can get on you, but don't let them get in you. Brother, we have a tendency to just fall into a rut sometimes when somebody says something or does something or we're going through a relationship problem and it can just slowly eat away at you and it takes away your joy, okay? So remember that, hey, whatever's going on now is passing, okay? It's on you, it's not in you. So keep that kind of mindset as you go forward while you're dealing with any kind of negative problem or person. Number three, hurt people hurt people. Understand, brother, it is your job as a black king to love freely and not harden your heart. But understand that most people that are walking around with a negative mindset, they've got something going on internally, brother. It's not your fault, and it's not for you to take their trash and put it on you. You have to separate yourself from that kind of situation, keep your mind clear, and control your thoughts as initially stated, all right? So remember, hurt people, and sometimes it's not about you. Just like when Will slapped Chris Rock, that ain't have nothing to do with Chris Rock. He was hurt on the inside, and Chris Rock just happened to be the conduit in which he took his aggression out on. So remember, hurt people, and you have to remember to work on yourself as an individual so you don't lash out at others. Number four, misery loves company. You'll find this around the world. You get with groups of friends. I see this with women. You know, the woman who ain't got no man, she always want to tell you how to keep a man. The man who ain't got no money always want to tell you how to make money. These people you need to be very, very mindful of, because as the old saying goes, people who are depressed and sad love to bring people into their world. And you have no time for that. We are kings. We are trying to do great things. We are trying to lift ourselves and the others around us. Be our woman, be our family, be our friends. We are about positivity. So you can't get caught up with the misery group. Let the pity party do their own thing and focus on your mind and your goals. Number 5, you cannot change anyone, okay? Once we become adults, that's not your job. People have to change themselves. And the first person you can work on if you want to change somebody is changing yourself. As Michael Jackson used to say, I'm starting with the man in the mirror, okay? We as men, we as people try to help others and change their ways. And I tell you, it's not probable. You can pray over somebody. You can talk kindness to somebody. You can give them good advice like I try to do here. But at the end of the day, people must make changes on their own. And you have to focus on evolving as a man and building on your own as well, too. Because then you become a reflection to others. You inspire change by being the change you want to see. Okay? So remember that you cannot change people, but you can change yourself. Number 6, people only have the power over you that you give them, okay? Over your emotions, over your feelings, over your value of self. That all starts with you. It kind of reminds me when I was an elementary school teacher, I used to see children and one child would call the other child stupid and the child would start crying. And I'd say, do you think you're stupid? He'll say, no. I said, then you shouldn't care what the other person's saying. It starts off when we're little and we carry this emotional baggage through our whole lives, trying to be people pleasers. You please the Most High. You don't please people, okay? And you have to remember that people are going to have the power that you give them. If you give them the power to make you cry, to make you down, to make you feel less of yourself, shame on you, okay? That all starts, your power starts within, brother. It's not granted to you by anybody else, by the Most High and the God within you. I tell you this in all my videos. So always be in contact with God and always remember that people only have the power over your life that you give them. Okay? And number 7, last but not least, distance yourself from negative people. You can't have a positive life when you surround yourself with naysayers, with people who always got a problem for every solution, people who are always still. I keep telling y'all, your surroundings are extremely important to your growth and progression. I don't care if it's a woman. I don't care if it's your boys you hang around with. I don't care with the co-workers after work going to a happy hour. You have to surround yourself with positive energy. Stay around the right fire, okay? So with that being said, brothers, I hope you enjoyed the message. If you do like the video and the content, immediately subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Also subscribe to the other platforms that are available. More importantly, we are trying to branch out. I'm trying to do the TikTok thing and trying to do the Twitter thing. But YouTube is the main source, as well as my Instagram and my Facebook channel. So please subscribe there. Brothers, continue to grow as men. Continue to focus on being your best and stay away from negativity and negative thoughts and people. All right? Have a blessed day. Continue to grow. And remember, the black man can. And if you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Peace, brothers.